Hey, Quinn here with PTSD while black, doing a brain check-in. So I'm trying to test between being able to um, live a normal life and have a comfortable reality with my brain and my body. And so today I did a parallel work session with a friend. I was doing some housekeeping and cleaning in the bathroom and then cleaning off a shelf and sorting some documents. And it's 8:43. I am feeling like my brain and body are made of jello. I know I didn't eat a lot today and I didn't drink a lot of water today. So I think that's really more of what's going on because I ate something with tomato sauce last night and made me sick. But I'm just being aware. It was good. I work well having someone to be accountable in 30-minute bursts of completing tasks, saying what I did and what I'm going to do next. That's so helpful. It works with this brain. But what I noticed today, and I'm just making observations because then my therapist and my doctor can help me create a plan of action. Um, Cleaning the bathroom counter, what was hard for me was taking all the things off the counter to clean it. The mirror, I can clean. It's a mirror. You don't have to take stuff off of it. But taking things off and putting them back for some reason fucks with my brain. The toilet, I can clean the toilet. That I can do because it stays there and there's not a whole lot of moving parts. But the counter was a challenge. And then afterwards, I did um, some sorting of journals and documents because I sponsor women in a program that addresses issues of underbeing, and they they all have some really awesome topics that they bring up with doing their inventory work, and I wanted to to get there. Um, I want to type up the common subjects that they have to make a resource for Black women on addressing things like resentments and fears, and making amends to ourselves and setting boundaries. Um, and so I had to sort through my journals that I had from when I was sponsoring. Normally, I just shred those things. I just shred them immediately. But um, I had saved some, and I went through and tore out just their inventory portions. But I had to sort them. That's the point I'm trying to make. Is I had to sort them. One side pile for resentments, one pile for fears, one pile for um, boundaries and things like that. And that part of my brain doesn't work anymore. I'm sad because I used to be the kind of person who would sort and organize my bills, had them in binders, had them in places where they could be seen and easily read and referred and gone back to. And the way my house looks, I don't like it. I don't like it. I would like to have things in order and being neat, but I don't. I don't. It's a function I don't have anymore. And here's the other thing too is that I know I get really overly emotional when I've done too much. This is my brain on cleaning and organizing. And the only other thing that I did today is I did have an emotional conversation with my my sponsor in the program for those of us dealing with people who have issues of underbeing and making amends. And so I know today, just sticking with brain function, I have processed emotions, I have organized and sorted. I'm losing feeling in my left foot again. um, so I have to choose right now. I can choose to have a house that's organized, or I can choose to feel okay in my body. And so it looks the way it does. I need to hire an aide. I prefer to be fully present. I prefer to be thoughtful and whole. But like I'm glad that I'm having this moment because I'm having it and I can see who I am when I'm doing less organizing tasks and emotionally I'm able to be present versus if I'm just somebody doing the day-to-day stuff and how um, it takes me out of the moment. It takes me away. So I just have to choose. And that's okay. I don't like the situation, but I'm in this body with this brain. Okay. That's one of the things I need to put on my list. I bought a steno pad again because those really help me. Um, to like make a list on one side of what I want to do or what I plan to do, and then what I actually did. And it's so funny because like spatially, the way my brain is, I could not quite do the stuff that I plan to do on my website, but I could do things that were physically in my home. So, I take it with what I can, but one of the things that I talked to my therapist about is going to the Department of Rehabilitation and trying to get um, assessed as to what kind of normal work I can do um, with all of this going on. So it's either I've found that the administrative work that I used to be able to do is not so much my thing. The sorting and organizing and entering numbers and data, because now I'm dyslexic. So that's not my thing. Uh, Calculating merchant accounts, not my thing right now. And I'm having to accept what can I do and still be functional. How can I be the most functional? So my art as a balloon artist, as a voice actress, creating, I can create spreadsheets. Weirdly enough, the formulas might get mixed up. The calculations might get mixed up, but I can create them. I can create the hell. So creation, I know, is what I can do. Maintenance is not a function anymore. And I have to just accept what is. So I'm just having one of those moments that I'm just like frustrated. And then I also just know that my brain has less capacity to function. And so that will get me more emotional. Plus PMS, God. But I need to talk to my doctor. Because I want to get to, what's the best we can do? What's the best we can do with the brain and body I have. And to just work with it. So, not all days are rainbows and sunshine, but hey, and I'm not emotionally upset. It's just frustrated. When you cry, when you're angry, frustrated, that's what this really is. It's like, fuck, I just want to organize. That's why doing the dishes, I can wash the plates. I can't do the forks, spoons, and knives. I can't do those. I let my husband put those away just because the sorting is not my thing. So, yeah, yeah. And dusting used to be the bane of my existence, but now dusting is something that I can do because it doesn't require any thought. As long as I don't have to pick things up and move around them, just on them. So, y'all. So, yeah, my house is cluttered. That's okay. I can still be happy with a cluttered house. I like having a neat home. I like having this one shelf is so organized as fuck. I love it. But what it takes to do it, I don't like brain wise. And I know like this, I'm going to have to structure my days where I would have to take more naps or sit down more so that I don't feel like this at the end of the day. So you can imagine if I stacked up multiple days of where I was doing this type of function, how irritated and depleted I would be. And this is just like not the energy that I'd like to be in. That doesn't leave room for love, which I really enjoy being in that space. It doesn't leave room for connection or celebration. And I've already determined for myself that that's where I want to be. So having the neat and organized home, that's my mama's life. If my mama's got an issue with it, she can come clean it, but then she can't say anything else about it. You know what I'm saying? If anybody else got a problem with things being disorganized, you're welcome to come do the job of cleaning it or shut up. God, I have way too much crap taped to the walls. Just like things that I need to remember to do. I need to start putting folders, one folder for evidence. This is actually a reminder of like how many sales I need to generate in a week as a balloon artist. And then these are like bills that I need to remind myself to take care of and people that I need to make outreach calls to. So, but it's there because I'm trying to learn how to work with this brain. The brain that I had before the accident was very organized. Oh, shit. I'm probably going to have an episode. I'm probably going to have a seizure. This, the way it feels. So I get to love myself through this, doing the best that I can. But this feels like pre-seizure episode behavior from cleaning. And I've just decided, and I think that's the people who judge me or whatever, they met me at the point where I decided that I'm not going to put myself through this, that I deserve to have calm and to be whole. And I don't want to have a bunch of seizure-like episodes. So if they don't like it, then they can choose to not like it. I'm going to choose to be comfortable and cozy in my own damn skin. Yeah, I need to go lay down. All right. Till next time.